my base makeup, I'm going with a very perfected look, so I'm going to use the Clinique Beyond Perfecting Foundation and Concealer. This comes with a big doe foot applicator, and yes, this foundation is definitely going to be a little bit darker than my natural skin tone because my summer colour, as you can see on my body, is wearing off slowly, but my face at the minute is still a bit paler. So we're going to go a little bit darker, and then we're going to lighten the centre of the face with concealer, and you'll see by the end it matches really well. The one I'm going to use today is this one by Too Faced. It's the Born This Way multi-use sculpting concealer, and this really is full coverage, so if you are looking for a very perfected base, this is a great choice. As you can see, this is going on the central panels of the face. It's going to draw light to this area, creating more dimension to the skin, and it's also great if you need extra coverage. I'm using a beauty blender by Ciate London to really press that into the skin. It creates a streak-free base and really does give that airbrushed finish. Using what's left in the sponge, I'm taking that over the eyelids. This is not only going to neutralise the skin, but it also works as a great primer for your eyeshadow. I'm taking this taupey grey shade from the Edge of Reality palette by KVD, and I'm using a fluffy blending brush to buff that into the socket. So use a really light hand when you're buffing this onto your skin and work that in small circular motions going backwards and forwards to work that in. Next I'm going into the Stoned palette by Urban Decay, and I'm taking this beautiful deeper blue shade, and I'm using it on my finger because the oils from your finger really do pick up shimmery shades best and they lay them down beautifully. I'm creating a halo effect by applying a lighter shade in the very centre, so at this point you don't want to apply any colour to the centre of your mobile lid. Then I'm going to take this really light opal shade and pop that on the very centre, and I love that this gives that beautiful frosted look. I'm then taking the taupey grey shade on a small blending brush and working that into the socket to create a nice transition between the blue eyeshadow and fading up to nothing towards the brow bone. Taking that opal aura shade that we've got on the centre of the eyelid, I'm also popping that on the inner corner of the eyes and also taking that underneath the tear duct area. It really does give the most intense highlight. So going back to the KVD palette, I'm taking this beautiful champagne shade and I'm popping that on the brow bone with a small brush. Then I'm going to move on to the most perfect eyeliner. This is the Ultimate Cobalt Blue. It is so vivid and the payoff is incredible. So that is going along my waterline, and I'm also going to use it to tightline. The way I like to do this is to look straight into a mirror and blink onto the tip of the pencil. Sticking with that pencil, I'm now taking that underneath the lower eyelashes and using a smudger brush to smudge the colour downwards. And then I'm taking that on the outer corner of the top eyelid. You'll see I'm just pulling that out on the outer corner, I'm not being too precise. Then using a brush to create a soft wing and connecting the outer corner with the top lid. You can see the pencil is soft enough to smudge about before it sets in place. Then I'm going in with the NARS Climax Extreme Mascara before applying some Falscara lashes underneath my top lash line. If you've never seen these before, they are by a company called Kiss, and you apply a bond glue like you would a mascara, and then these simply stick to the lashes underneath so they are completely invisible from the top. And I decided not to apply any mascara to my lower eyelashes as I really love that vivid blue. Moving back onto the face, I'm taking the Endless Summer Bronzer by bareMinerals. This comes in 2 shades and I'm using Faux Tan. Next I'm applying my favourite lip gloss. This is the Cream Sheen Glass in the shade Boy Bait by MAC. This is a beautiful peachy tone and it works really well with the blue. Then I'm going in with my favourite blush by Nude Sticks. This is the Nudies Bloom in the shade Sweet Peach Peony, which is very complementary to the lips and also complementary to that blue that we've got on the eyes. This comes in a beautiful dewy finish, so you really don't need to apply any highlighter because this gives a beautiful glow. So that's how I achieved today's makeup look. I hope you've enjoyed it. All the products I've used will be listed and linked in the description bar. Please subscribe if you are new to my channel. You can follow me outside of YouTube over on Instagram, and I will see you next week with a new tutorial. Bye!